Dear Taiwan scholarship recipients, welcome to Taiwan. We are experiencing challenging times due to the global pandemic. Taiwan is relatively a safe place to stay, and the pandemic is well controlled by the government. We are seeking cooperation from the general public and including you to safeguard the well-being and the health of all the people on the Taiwan island. Dear Taiwan scholarship recipients, thank you for joining our presentation. The following orientation will give you some important information about studying Taiwan with the scholarship. We will explain to you about the rights and responsibilities you need to know. Please refer to the Taiwan Scholarship Program Guidelines for details. If there is any question or doubt which is not answered in the following orientation, please feel free to contact our office. The contact information will be provided at the very end of the presentation. You must be interested to know about how much the scholarship will be providing to you. For example, one semester, if the tuition fee is NT 46,000 for studying in Taiwan, then the Ministry of Education will provide you NT 40,000 for the tuition scholarship. And the remaining 6,000 should be paid by the student yourself. Some schools may offer discount or waiver. Please directly check with your university about the waiver. As for the miscellaneous costs, such as your insurance, your dormitory fees if you are staying in a dormitory, if you have internet access, language lab, all the miscellaneous expenses shall be paid by the student yourself. Please contact your school and confirm the items that you should pay on your own expenses. The Ministry of Education provides each recipient a monthly living allowance of NT 15,000 per month for bachelor degrees and NT 20,000 per month for master and PhD students. How long is the scholarship? How many years can I receive this scholarship? For bachelor degree, you will receive the scholarship for 4 years. For master degree, it's 2 years, and for PhD, it's 4 years. The maximum scholarship period per person is 5 years in total. It can be 4 years in your bachelor study plus 1 year in master, or 2 years in master study plus 3 years in PhD. In other words, 5 years maximum per student. Please be reminded that the scholarship will end when the recipient graduates, withdraws from their studies, is suspended or expelled, or has their Taiwan scholarship be cancelled. About transfer. Some students may choose to transfer to another school based on their own decision. Scholarship recipient who has completed 1 year at undergraduate level or completed 1 semester at master PhD level is allowed to transfer to another university, college, or department graduate school to a degree program at the same level once while receiving a scholarship. What does it mean? If you study at A university for master degree after 1 semester, and you would like to transfer to B university for master degree, then you can bring the scholarship with you to B university for studying in master degree. If you want to transfer to a different degree level program, for example, if you want to transfer from master to PhD, you have to reapply. Or if you want to transfer from bachelor to master, you have to reapply. In such case, you must reapply to the Taiwan representative office in your home country. In the following situations, please be aware that your scholarship may be cancelled or revoked. For example, due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation for this fall semester, many students have to delay their arrival in Taiwan because of limited flight availability. Special conditions have been considered by the Ministry of Education and the universities. Students can still maintain scholarship status as soon as entering Taiwan. If you are joining the online courses, after approved by the Ministry of Education and approved by your university, you can still receive the scholarship to cover your tuition fees. However, as for the monthly living allowance, it only begins from the month when you actually enter in Taiwan. If the COVID-19 situation has caused the delay of your arrival in Taiwan, the monthly living allowance cannot be awarded to you when you are not staying or studying in Taiwan. It will begin after you enter Taiwan, report to the university, and complete the registration procedure. This page applies to the students who study in the Chinese top program or not completely taught in English. If you did not provide a TOEFL certificate, the test of Chinese as a foreign language application, when starting your study in Taiwan, you must provide a TOEFL test score level 3 certificate before the end of the first semester. You can take the test in Taiwan if it is not held in your home country. If you are unable to submit the certificate by the end of the first semester, the living allowance will be suspended until the month of submission. If you are unable to submit the passing result by the end of the second semester, the scholarship will be canceled starting from the third semester. So please be aware of this. Please submit your TOEFL test result before the deadline. The scholarship is only awarded to you while you are staying and studying in Taiwan. If your school requires you to undertake an overseas internship, you may be exempt from being considered to have forfeited your scholarship. However, you will not receive any scholarship money for tuition and miscellaneous fees during the intern semester abroad. Also, you will not receive any living allowance for the time you spent outside of Taiwan. This is about your attendance record. If you are absent from the classes for more than 1/3 of any month, excluding summer and winter breaks, the living allowance for the absent month will be suspended or have to be paid back. If your attendance record is very poor, the university may decide to report to the Ministry of Education and revoke your scholarship. Therefore, please do attend your classes on time. Please don't skip too many classes. As a Taiwan scholarship recipient, you are responsible of maintaining your academic performance. Your average semester results must achieve the standards set out by your university and set out on this page, which is 70 for bachelor degrees, 80 for master and PhD degree students. Please confirm with your university about the standards and pay attention to maintain your academic grades. Also, if failing to meet the standards, you will have your scholarship for a monthly stipend suspended. So there is still a possibility that you will get your scholarship suspended for 1 month if you fail to meet the standards set out by your university. The following pages explain the situations that you may have your Taiwan scholarship canceled. Please be aware. Again, please refer to the scholarship guidelines for full details. You can download it from our website. We will give you the website by the end of this orientation. If your academic average for the semester is below the set standard in the 2 most recent consecutive semesters, which is 70 for bachelor degree, 80 for master and PhD programs, or you fail to meet the standards set by your university, your scholarship will be canceled starting from the next semester. This is about your ARC. You will be assisted to apply for ARC, Alien Resident Certificate, upon arriving in Taiwan. Please closely follow the instructions of your university. If you are unable to submit a photocopy of your ARC, which has pursuing studies as the reason for your stay, by the deadline specified by your university, then your scholarship may be canceled. Dependent visa and employment visa cannot be accepted. You cannot use the scholarship to study in another country outside of Taiwan. A scholarship recipient is not allowed to travel to any other countries as an exchange student or as a dual joint degree student. If you do so, your scholarship will be cancelled. You cannot retain the still unused part of the Taiwan scholarship or have the award period extended. On another note, if you receive grants offered by other Taiwanese public sectors or education institutions, your Taiwan scholarship will be cancelled. Please be aware of this. If you violate Taiwan's laws or your school regulations, subject to serious disciplinary action, you withdraw or are expelled by the university. For example, if you involve in physical fighting, cheating at exams, criminal actions, using or smuggling drugs, etc., your Taiwan scholarship will be cancelled immediately. Please don't break the law. Please be responsible of your behavior. This is a relation chart of the offices affiliated with Taiwan Scholarship Program. Your first contact window should be the international office at your school. Please directly contact the international office at your school in case you have any questions or doubts about your scholarship condition. We know some students will be interested in finding a part-time job while studying in Taiwan. To work as a student, you have to apply for a working permit in order to legally work part-time in Taiwan. No more than 20 hours per week. You cannot work full-time because your responsibility is to focus on your academic study, not working. All foreign students are required to join the National Health Insurance Plan in accordance with Taiwan's government regulations after 6 months of residency in Taiwan. Before being able to join, students must purchase other medical and accident insurance provided by the university you are attending. You should contact the international office about insurance plan for new students. Also, you need to take part in disaster prevention drills when organized by your university. This is the final page with the most important information about Taiwan Scholarship and Huayu Enrichment Scholarship Office. Please write it down. If you have any questions, you can call this number or by email. Before making the call, please feel free to check our website and read the Taiwan Scholarship Guidelines first. Dear students, knowledge is power. Never stop learning. Seize your time and opportunity for studying in Taiwan. Thank you.